What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the GOAT Talk podcast. It's your boy Stick. Got three of the GOATiest GOATs I know prancing around the farm. Got my nigga James, the nigga Hank, Tiani in the building. This is another virtual edition of the podcast. Yeah, you know why, COVID edition podcast. But before we got this show started, we was actually talking about something off camera and shit. So Hank, you want to fill the people back in?
Oh, all right. So one thing that we was going to touch on today was a very nice snippet from the Joe Budden podcast, and they was just like detailing what's going on with Meg and Tory's case right now. Because I mean, since the accusation went on, ain't nobody really said much. But long story less long, it was just a breakdown of like some of the inconclusive stuff, how stories have changed, what Megan's record label is going behind the scene to make sure certain shit happen. Just little shit that maybe like niggas ain't really paying attention to. The bottom line is, it sound like, I ain't gonna say she lying, but I will say he ain't doing it. Like if she did get shot, he definitely ain't shooting. Just basically Tory didn't have any like what's the word, gun residue on him like at all. Megan didn't have any like broken bones in her foot. They can't find the bullet fragments, and the foot shit was important because I found out today 25% of the human body's bones is in your feet. So basically your foot is all bone. So it's basically impossible to do something to your foot, like get shot in it and not break the bone.
Interesting. So you're going on the record saying that he didn't do it. You willing to say that right now?
Me?
Yeah.
Personally? Yeah, he didn't do that shit.
So then why would she just be like, yo, he shot me?
Because, bro, I mean, from all the details about that night, she was very, very inebriated. Like they were at a party and she got kicked out.
I heard both was a little.
Yeah. So in that moment of all that, I could see why she might have went with it. But like at this point, you can't slow that down and say, nah, I might have been lying. You got so many people riled up.
So if not,
go ahead.
So I was gonna say, if not shot, what happened to her?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, I do. Okay, so it's kind of foggy for me. I think you're right. I think it's hard for me to conceptualize somebody getting shot in the foot and them just being able to run off. Like, huh? You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make sense. But if she did get shot, I don't feel like it was Tory. I feel like she just said that because she kind of had to save face. I feel like the machine behind her probably pushed her to do that, because at the end of the day, Tory Lanez was there. So it's like, if there's speculation from the public already, Meg, you might as well use this and make some money off of it. And while people don't think she's actually making money off of it, she is, because bad publicity is still publicity. Like, the more you talk about the situation, the more she's getting paid. And it's not like Tory's getting paid because he's quote unquote canceled. So more people are like listening to him less versus, you know what I mean? Like taking this as an opportunity to kind of back off of Meg, because we don't know if she's a liar or not. Like, we don't know. But I'm sure her fan base is true since that happened.
Well, like the industry part of things is like what Joe touched on a lot, him being like, you know, obviously more able to get that information. But he was saying that the head of Megan's label basically was signed Tory at first. And when Tory went through that big thing where he was trying to get his independence and all that, he was basically fucking this guy in particular. So now that could be part of the game. And he also brought up how, like, even with all this going on, Tory's still like rubbing shoulders with like all the super duper straight and narrow type of guys in the industry. Like, he's been with Drake, he's been around Chris Brown, who can't afford another strike.
The
like
baby.
Like everybody who's cleaning up their image or at least wants to maintain straight and narrow, they still going around. So the argument is, like, realistically, if it was what she said it was, they wouldn't be nowhere near it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. They too. I feel like they. I don't know. I feel like they're the type. They the type of niggas that's like, Drake. I can't afford to be wrong.
Especially Drake. Like Chris Brown, yeah, but Drake especially. So
yeah, like he don't have no blemishes.
right. Like, so that was another point. But yeah, nah, I won't say she's lying. Maybe she did get shot because the other girl that was in the car, she's the one who had gun residue on. So maybe she shot her.
Plot twist.
But like, it's no way a nigga shot you and he don't have no gun residue on him. And it's not like he was able to go home.
It's giving me real. The girl shot
like
her,
certain
and
shit about crimes just
and then threw the gun at Tory. Like,
and then you don't.
That'll be wild.
You don't have the bullet fragments neither. Like, come on.
I'm saying, because think about it. She could have got shot. They could have threw the gun on Tory lap. She turned around, see the gun on Tory lap, automatically think Tory shot her. You know what I mean? Like, when you're drunk, you don't know what the fuck is going on. You just like watching your environment after the fact.
I'm saying, but was she really shot like again? I don't know. This is crazy.
Right. These are all questions that got to be asked. But
was a gun fired? Clearly, there's gun residue. Was she shot? I don't know.
Somebody probably shot in the air. She stepped on glass before she got.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just hope that the truth comes out. And if it does turn out that she was lying, I hope women as a whole like hold her accountable.
So you just gonna stop watching her twerk?
No, bro, it's not about canceling her.
Then
so
then what is it about?
What's accountability
without like
stop watching her twerk?
It's about holding people accountable, bro. Like you don't gotta cancel.
In what way though? Like, because an accusation like that should you be facing charges?
So what they gonna do to her, bro?
Shit, when you level some accusations as a woman, bro, at this point in time, the world tends to agree with you. Something that's already been established here. So we know that. Cool. But when you lie, you not only like make yourself look bad, but you're making it worse for every other woman that's trying to tell the truth about some shit.
I agree. But what can can she get her woman card revoked?
Women gotta hold her accountable the same way when this shit came out. Tory was like vilified and X, Y, and Z and so forth and so on. She should be talking about the same way.
So we got a woman in the chat.
You gotta hold people accountable.
What do you think should happen to her?
You gotta hold people accountable.
I honestly think that if she's lying, me personally, I won't fuck with her no more. And
so you gonna stop watching her twerk.
So you gonna cancel her?
For the facts, I mean, me personally, I don't think her music is bomb enough for me to just be like, oh, like I'm gonna forget.
That's
like,
pretty much how canceling works.
Like, you know what I mean? And then not only that, but I still really do fuck with Tory Lanez. Like, I love his music. I've always loved his music. So, and I'm really pro-Black people. Yes, I love my women, but I'm pro-Black people. So I really would rather us come together and be better to each other than to like slander each other's name or to do something that really could damage. Because even if he didn't do it, there's still people out there who are still not going to listen to him and still not going to like support him because the idea of him possibly doing it, like, oh, he probably just got off because his lawyer or some shit. Like, you know, like people will write it off like if he still did it. So I think like, yeah, me personally, I wouldn't fuck with anything Meg got going on. No, none of that. If it came out that she was lying. And I would expect for her to apologize. Like, not just get on live and apologize. Like, I would expect, like, her to really... I want to see her like Chris Brown. Chris Brown got on that show and was sobbing his eyes out. Like, listen, I'm sorry. And he was 18 years old. This bitch is older than that. So, excuse my language, but you know what I mean? Like, she way older. So, it's like, if you did that on your own recognizance, like, you need to apologize. You really need to apologize. And pay this man. Restitution.
Oh yeah,
I'm all about restitution.
Like emotional damage, all that type shit.
You took money, pay money,
damage, bro. I can't go do shit because of you.
You took money,
my
pay money.
Not moving the same. My shows not moving the same. Like,
drop from the label.
Wasn't all that anyway.
It's unfortunate, but listen, this is what happens when you lie.
Like, that's a hell of an accusation, bro. Like, a nigga shot you.
That's
It
like
is.
rape, and it never happened. Like
Bro,
like,
that's
that shit
a
is
hell of
wild.
an accusation. The nigga shot you and he told you to dance, bitch, while doing it. Like
that means you really made. That's why that's a crazy lie.
that sound like
Like
some movie shit looking back on it. Like
remember we talked about Anonymous Buddy where he was like, yeah, I went to go see Hank at Rutgers, made up the whole scenario how he used the
Yeah, I know.
bathroom, he felt the cold breeze, he gave me all this like unnecessary description. So like
Dance
like
bitch is unnecessary description.
bro, like you really made up a whole story.
I hope, man. I just want to see how this ends. I gotta see the verdict. I gotta see what.
But the evidence is looking mad shaky.
If
And
this,
like
because
me personally, like I don't know, I feel like something that I wouldn't call it menial because getting shot is not menial, but like all the parties were there. I'm confused how this is getting dragged out over a year and some change if it really happened that way.
Oh, and that's what I was going to say to put a pretty bow on it because we can move on to more brighter issues, I guess. All right, so we already know how LA is with black men, right? California specifically, just as a state.
Oh, damn, Rodney King.
If, for one thing, that was in a very wealthy part of California, like let's be clear, they was leaving Kylie Jenner's house. If they had Tory Lanez on camera, because everybody out there has a camera, shooting at Meg Thee Stallion, do we really think they would A, give him a bond, allow him to go free, B, put him on probation, he violates probation, they still let him go free? Like, all in this trial is taking entirely too long, bro. They didn't even charge him with assault the first time. They charged him with possession of a loaded weapon. That's it. So yeah,
that was all based off hearsay.
He ain't shoot her, man. She might have got shot, but he ain't shoot her.
I also probably don't believe she got shot. I don't know, James. I'm like right there with you. I don't think she got shot. Because how you get shot in your foot and you run away? Like you get shot in your foot and run away? Not in your hip, not in your leg, not on your arm, in your foot.
I still run away.
Them hooves are strong, man.
I still run away.
What you gonna do? Let him finish the job?
Exactly, right? You gonna keep
only
getting shot?
Bro, if you get shot in both your feet, you kind of immobilized.
Period.
You ever seen a nigga try to run while shot in the leg? Imagine being shot in your foot.
Bro, like, it's your leg hurt. I'm not denying that. That's not being denied. But I'm gonna still, if a nigga, I ain't gonna, bro, hold on.
Bro, but I'm saying, just like in the science of things, your leg is very important to the running.
I don't know, bro.
But slightly more important than your leg is your fucking foot.
Your foundation, my G.
Yeah, like
bro, I get that. I
ain't bragging, but I walked the whole Collins Road on a partially torn MCL.
That's bragging because that's nothing like getting shot. Get shot.
Torn MCL.
Bro, go get shot in the foot after that.
But I'm gonna keep walking.
Get shot in the foot.
A torn MCL though,
bro. At that point, all you gonna do is make that sprain worse, bro. Imagine
it was torn.
Bro, you ever broke your foot before?
I never broke anything.
Bro, I've been around a nigga who broke his foot. Like, bro, nigga didn't want to do shit. Like, he couldn't do nothing.
But it wasn't life or death.
But running wasn't an option.
It wasn't life or death.
Bro, you see how big Meg Thee Stallion is? You think she really ran with a shot foot? Come on. Like,
she look athletic.
That's a lot of weight.
She definitely look athletic.
She look athletic.
She
athletic,
ran away.
Maybe.
Man,
heavy, maybe also.
He ain't shoot that woman, man. Next topic. Y'all want to check-ins? How was your New Year's and shit?
Oh shit! I was with y'all.
I mean, after that, like after
that.
Dropped,
see, let me see. Ball dropped.
The next day, all that.
I went to bed.
Man, yeah, nigga went to bed, man. I mean, that's it. Ball dropped, and you know what I mean? It's New Year's. Niggas are sick. It's cold.
Yeah.
Shit right now, man. Snowing and shit, man. Fuck that's about. What about you, Hank? How was your New Year's?
Yeah, it
My
sounds
New
like
Year's
you
was
got something to
wonderful.
tell us.
Nah, my New
Yeah.
Year's was wonderful. And then
Do tell.
it's Sunday. My Eagles clinched the playoff game, clinched the playoff spot, and that's what I was excited about. We did that.
Shout
Even
out
when
to
niggas
the
was out,
Eagles. Shout out to the Eagles.
shout out to us, man. We did that.
Packers also got the number 1 seed.
Huh? That's fine. Whatever.
Well, mine's
What y'all,
pretty dope.
what y'all gonna do in the playoffs?
It don't fucking matter, bro. We not supposed to be here.
I'm gonna say this, right? Because I usually try to give Hank like little jabs and shit, but the fact that a rebuilding team made the playoffs is kind of ridiculous.
Bro, that's huge.
Like a team that's openly rebuilding and was 4-11-1 last year or some shit like that.
Right. Made the playoffs this year. No Carson.
Come in and make the
can't play
playoffs
quarterback.
is kind
All
of
that type of
now.
shit.
It'd be even more amazing if they actually get like the 6th seed. The 7th seed playoff spot to me is really just like the play-in tournament. I'm like, okay, whatever. Because that's, you know what I mean? It's new. It never happened before.
I mean, we can get the 6th. Girl, the fact that we here and we clinched.
So I'm saying if y'all get the 6th seed or up, then I'll really give y'all some kudos. But if y'all make it in off that 7th seed, then I'm gonna just
if we make it in off the 7th seed and we earned the 7th seed, the nigga, we still won 10 games.
I mean, whatever.
We still won 10 games this year, bro. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Y'all would have to beat Dallas. I mean, but 10 games, 7 losses is a lot. Like in the
10
normal
games
season,
with a rebuilding team, bro.
I'm saying, look, we get the 6th seed, and I'll really be like, that's tough. Huh?
So all right, so like your New Year on a good tail.
Like the Jets are rebuilding, bro. Who else? The Jags are rebuilding.
Yeah.
You see where they at, bro. We got 10 games.
I brought that up. I brought that point up. I agree. That's impressive. It's a little less impressive when it's like, hey, it's another playoff team.
Bro.
Added, so it's like
playoffs 4 out of the 5 years. When do we rebuild for real? When does the rebuild happen?
That's tough.
Exactly.
If you get the 6th seed.
See what happened in 5. See where we at in like 4 or 5 years. Let's have this conversation again. We definitely gonna have another trophy.
Ooh, they just recorded, right?
Yeah,
it's on the record.
It's talking
4 to 5.
It's on the record.
4 to 5, we definitely gonna go get another.
That's automatic, guaranteed.
Guaranteed. I like Jalen Hurts, bro.
Charles Barkley guarantee.
Nah, not the Charles Barkley guarantee. His guarantee.
Guarantee.
I think Jalen Hurts got it. Like niggas, everybody can throw, bro. You got to be able to lead men. I think Jalen Hurts do that.
Everybody can't throw because he can't throw.
Bro, he throw good enough. Clearly,
he throws. Nah, not good enough. Not yet.
He throw good enough.
Not yet.
Enough.
I'm saying he can. We'll see. He got an arm.
His first real year starting. Like,
he got an arm.
Yeah.
I fuck with him, man. I'm an Oklahoma fan. You feel me? So I mean,
4 to 5.
Oklahoma thing I really don't fuck with is Baker.
We got 3 first rounders this year too, bro. 3 to 5, guaranteed.
I hope so, man. I hope y'all do continue to strive and fly
hey, yo,
like
can I give a shout out?
Sure.
For what?
My nigga OJ off parole.
Oh
After
yeah,
all
congrats
this
to OJ.
Time. Can we soundboard like a clap on the edit on this?
Yeah,
we could definitely
clap.
We could definitely add some.
I need like an authentic clap though, like
you could have just clapped yourself.
Yeah,
and we would have probably clapped.
You can show your.
I need like a.
You need a crescendo clap.
Nah, the soundboard
I need a studio clap.
Official. The soundboard we use is official. I got you. It's gonna be. I could do one or the other.
I was asking her anyway. I wasn't asking you, nigga.
I could do the slow clap, or I could do the round of applause.
We need like a round of applause. Like, maybe a little whistle in the background.
Right before that, when you say, "Yo, can I make an announcement?" Right after he say it, can you add in like the dun 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 dun?
I got you. We're gonna do all that. It's gonna be real fun. The audience is gonna have a ball with this.
I'm gonna have a ball with it.
But cool. Shout out to OJ. Shout out to anybody who gets off of parole. Shout out to like
undeservingly, by the way,
getting up under that thumb. You know, shout out to you, to everybody out there that's gotten off for parole this year. Shout out to Betty White, man. Rest in peace. That was my lady, man. Golden Girls, y'all know Golden Girls.
Do we know Golden Girls?
She was the last one alive. She was the last Golden Girl alive, and she passed away this year.
Yeah, shout out Betty White. Rest in peace.
What did he say? What Walker say? Okay.
But OJ was also in the news recently. He had said something about that. I know niggas seen that Antonio Brown shit.
Oh yeah,
him storming off the field
like a little hoe.
Like a little hoe. That's a bit much.
That nigga threw a temper tantrum because he wasn't getting the ball and left, bro. AB is.
I heard that's not the case.
What you say?
Ooh, I heard that's not the case.
What's the case?
My sources are saying so. He did have those incentives that he wanted to reach. He caught like 3 balls in the first quarter and a half or so. So he had about 5 catches left, maybe like 50-something yards left in a touchdown. Why he leave the field? So the reports are saying that the argument happened because Bruce Arians was telling him to get back in the game, and AB refused, saying his ankle was too hurt. So Bruce Arians was basically like, I'm done with your shit. Get out. Get off my field and get out. So AB took that to the literal sense, and he wilded out. But I guess that's what the beat. I guess Bruce Arians is already. What you mean? Why? If Bruce Arians is coming out and saying, I was telling him to get in the game, then what possible reason would Antonio Brown have for even wilding?
Not wanting to get in the game.
Yeah, for not wanting to get in the game when you thought initially that.
Did you watch that nigga run off the field?
Yeah, he ran off the field like, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm retiring.
Did he run like the niggas whose ankle was hurting too much?
I agree.
Okay, so that's bullshit, bro. The only
I'm saying he clearly had an ankle injury. He was on the report. He was questionable.
Okay, bro, but I'm not, bro. That nigga ran off the field, bro. If his ankle was hurt that bad, bro, that fucking bad, it's a million doctors and medical staff on that sideline. You could go over to them, yo, can you look at my shit real fast to see what's wrong? This ain't the 80s where niggas
that was already discussed. Like I said, the ankle injury was pre-existing. He was simply saying it just hurt too much for me to go back out there.
Bro, but all that's covered with the medical doctor who comes and checks on you, bro. If your shit is that bad, you go to the trainer that's on the sideline, bro. That's not new information. Now, if you telling me that the trainer said he was good and he was saying that his shit hurt, and so much so they never told him to go back for x-rays or nothing like that.
Again, it wasn't an X-ray type of situation because it was a pre-existing ankle injury.
Okay,
it was one of those situations where, like, all right, we all know, like, he's hurt. You know what I mean? He's a little injured. He's going to try to play through it type of shit.
Okay, bro, but when you go to the doctors and say, yo, I can't play, you're playing the fucking Jets, bro. It's the middle of December. Nope, this game is not important. They would have pulled him out of the game if that was valid.
He was saying, like, so they were saying, like, Bruce Arians was kind of like saying, they were trying to get him his incentives. So like that whole he was wilding because like he didn't get the incentives is wrong. And then they got another game next week against fucking Carolina.
Okay, bro. So with all that, none of that excuses him leaving the field, bro.
I'm saying I believe when he said when it said that Bruce Arians literally said get off my field type shit. And AB retarded enough to take that and be like, all right, well, watch this. He one of those niggas. I'm not excusing that. But I'm saying it is unacceptable.
You don't want to play, bro.
Regardless,
I'm saying your initial reaction was, oh, this nigga, he want the incentives to being selfish, but that's not even the case.
That, so I have a question. That don't change my endpoint that, yo, he was being a little bitch because he was.
I agree.
He was cut anyway. Bruce Arians cut him as soon as he's on the sideline.
Bro, he cut him because of that, bro. He got cut because of that.
Again, I'm telling you, they were saying like Bruce Arians cut him and then he did that. Bruce Arians was telling him because they were saying he was on like a zero tolerance thing. The back score happened. Bruce Arians didn't want to bring him back. Tom Brady begged him. So Bruce Arians brought him back. He was kind of like any little thing and you fucking done. So I guess he felt disrespected by AB telling him, "No, I'm not going back on the field. I can't." So he told AB, "You're done. You're off the team. Get out. Go." So he took that and he took it too far because he retarded, obviously. he's clearly not a normal human being. But I'm just saying, like the initial narrative of like the whole situation is a little wrong.
Whatever the narrative is, bro, that's unacceptable.
I think the bigger.
But if you already cut me on the team, then
the bigger point is that's unacceptable,
right?
Bro. That's unacceptable, bro.
So is it acceptable for the coach to talk to the player like that?
Bro, that's unacceptable, bro.
I mean,
I'm not buying that. I personally don't believe the whole he was too hurt, because there are like contingencies in place for that. If they already know about an injury going into the game, if he goes to the training staff and says, "Yo, I'm not feeling it," then he don't play. I've seen players during pregames go to the training staff, "Yo, it ain't working," and they don't play. So I'm not buying the idea of, Bruce told him to go back out there and he said no, and Bruce was like, "Fuck your health." Like, yo, you got to think about it. It's 50 other niggas on that sideline listening to this conversation.
They also was down. They was down like 17 to the Jets at the time. So like,
bro, do you think realistically, bro? Do you think a win against the Jets matters more than AB's health going into the playoffs?
They're trying to get the 1 seed, bro.
Realistically, do you really think that? If AB and the medical doctor are standing in front of Bruce Arians saying, "Yo, nah," Bruce is like, "Nah, go back out." You really think that's what happened?
So you tell me what's more logical,
bro? What's more logical to me is him throwing a bitch fit over something. But I do not believe that Bruce Arians, in front of an entire team, says, "Yo, nah, you don't want to go back in. Fuck your health. Get off my field." That don't make sense, bro.
What don't make sense for me is though they saying like he snapping because of his incentives when he was clearly being targeted in the game. He already had 5 targets. So like what could he possibly been snapping about?
Him snapping about his incentives is more feasible than the coach telling him.
Then the incentives that all parties is coming out saying like that wasn't it, because we were throwing him the ball.
Bro, I'm telling you what's more feasible. You asked me what's more feasible. Him complaining about the ball situation.
Am I going to go with what Hank think was logical, or what these niggas are saying happened?
Bro, who said this?
Let me see. I got to pull up some sources for you, man.
Yeah, pull up some sources, because that don't make sense.
Man,
bro. It's too many stopgaps between the coach telling you to go back out there and you being too hurt to do it. There's too many doctors on that sideline that can look at you and say, "Oh, nah." And this is the NFL with grown men. If they say, "Nah, I can't do it," then it's "Nah, I can't do it." That's the end.
Well, fuck it, he ain't getting the money now.
That's the end. And then, more importantly, to leave the game, yo, that's stupid. You fucking with your own bread. That's stupid, bro.
I mean, fuck it, bro. Niggas think they principles and what he stand for is more important than
that nigga
staying on that field.
That nigga might be the biggest waste of talent in NFL history. By far.
Nigga waste of talent. I don't know, bro. He got what he got out of it, bro.
Bro, AB
can't tell him he wasted his talent.
Bro, AB could have potentially been a top 10 all-time receiver. And then he started bugging. Waste of talent, bro. If you can't get it together, at least be a professional on the field. Like, the niggas kept getting
my nigga Ian Rappaport.
Okay.
Said it started at halftime in the locker room. Antonio Brown continued on the sidelines, refused to enter the game, and then he was done. That's pretty much all he said. That's literally what his tweet said, word for word.
Well, we'll get more information about the story, but something about this that don't seem right to me. That just don't seem right. That Bruce wanted him to go back out there so much so that it's like, yo, fuck your foot.
Fuck you.
It suggests the situation had been brewing since halftime of Sunday's game. Brown voiced some sort of displeasure. Brown's perspective, the situation had to do with his ankle injury and that he didn't feel he was healthy enough to play. Again, this is Ian Rappaport. It kind of don't get no more.
I want to hear more information.
That's saying that's what.
Wait, say that again, bro. Read the.
Read it again. Where we at? Scroll. We at Latest intel from NFL Network's Ian Rappaport suggests the situation had been brewing since halftime of Sunday's game when Brown voiced some sort of displeasure. The situation had to do with his ankle injury and that he didn't feel he was healthy enough to play. And
so you asked for the source and a valid joint. I mean, that's pretty much.
I mean, but also is Bruce Arians also coming out saying he told him to get back in the game, but he's saying their argument had nothing to do with an injury. But he's saying he did tell him to get back in the game.
All right, okay.
So
right. Now, what was their disagreement about? Is my question.
Brown said injury, and Bruce Arians saying, "I'm not telling y'all, but it's not an injury."
I believe Bruce.
Okay.
I believe.
Why?
Because, bro, AB's credibility is shot.
People like to believe the authoritative figure.
Nah, AB's credibility like is shot. We're not going to make this.
Because just last month, people was championing Antonio Brown for attacking John Gruden and Mike Mayock like he did, for violating Robert Kraft. Just last month, everybody was like, people call AB crazy. And now look, he was right about the Steelers. He was right about that. He was right. And now it's like his credibility shot. Like, pick a side.
Bro, between even if that from there to the reason why he had to get out of New England, which was dealing with that girl and leaking her information and shit like that, to faking a COVID card this year. Like, even if you want to say he was right about all that, of late, he's been dead ass wrong about a lot. So yeah, that's why his credibility is shot. It's shot. It's fucking shot.
That'll change
actions in Oakland, even with he was right about John Gruden or whatever. Whatever. At the end of the day, they were still upset at him for getting frostbite on his feet, for getting out of a cold tub and then going to get in the cryo chamber. Like, that's stupid.
Yeah, I told you he retarded, bro. Like,
that's why niggas are. But I'm saying for him,
they ain't got nothing to do with his credibility. That's
just like, bro,
he's just retarded.
Niggas is mad at you.
Calling that man retarded.
He clearly something, bro.
Bro, this is still your job at the end of the day, bro. Like, you at work, you get paid a lot of money, more than
that. They ain't gonna change who I am, bro. If I'm a wild out, I'm a wild out at work.
I'm retarded.
I mean, it ain't a good thing. I will hope he didn't storm out on the court on off the field on no crazy shit. The niggas just did that in fucking Houston.
Kevin Porter. Let's bring him up a little bit too. Like, he another retarded nigga, bro.
Bro, you gotta stop saying that, bro. That's offensive.
Somebody at,
I think that was JR.
I don't think that was. Can we do some research real fast?
I think that was Swish.
Because I think that was Kevin Porter Jr.
That what? Through food at?
No, that was Swish for sure. Maybe I had it twice.
So what got him kicked out of Cleveland? Like, what made Cleveland say he got to go?
So they traded for a player. I can't remember who exactly it was, but Cleveland traded for somebody. It might have been like Jay Crowder or something. And his first day there, they moved Kevin Porter's locker, I guess, to like the side locker room.
Oh, yeah.
Like the JV locker room, kind of. And they gave Kevin Porter's locker away to whoever they traded him for. So he basically wilded out on niggas for that. So he came in and just was
and it was other things of
he got suspended in college for they just said conduct detriment to the team. He was wilding in college. And I think he even got like suspended and stuff in high school for like the same type of shit. Like he a wild boy. He not right here, bro. He got like that. He might have that like Brandon Marshall personality disorder type thing where he just like can't control himself. Retarded.
That's crazy, man. But yeah, him and somebody else just got suspended for one game for like storming out of the locker room and shit like that. That's wild, man.
Christian Wood.
Damn.
Christian Wood.
Man, niggas think this shit is a right, not a privilege. That's the real problem.
They said Christian Wood got suspended because they benched him to start the game, and he didn't want to. At halftime, he refused to get back in the game after that.
Like, niggas be bitches, bro. That's some bitch shit to me, bro. Like, You being a bitch, bro.
He didn't lead a scorer, though. What reason do you have to bench me, though?
Bro, it don't matter. It don't matter. That's not your decision.
Look, I'm not saying these grown men should act the way they acting specifically, but I'm saying I can understand why a retarded nigga act out and then like,
bro, that's not being retarded, bro. That's being a bitch.
But they are retarded. Like everybody don't have the same like cognitive reasoning that ain't got.
That's not being smart or stupid, bro. That's being very feminine, bro. Oh, I couldn't stop. So I'm not going in. I'm not playing no more.
That's kind of disrespectful.
You're a professional, right? You're a pro. You go hard every day. You're the team's leading scorer, and we don't win no games. What reason do you have not to start me? I'm a young up-and-coming player. What reason do you not have to start me?
Guess what? That's the coach's decision, bro. He don't got to explain that to you because he the coach.
You don't think that's a bad decision?
What do you mean you don't have to explain that to me?
It don't matter if it's a bad decision or not, bro. He's the coach. So if it's his decision, it's nothing that you bitching and moaning about it is going to do to fix it. And then at the end of the day, bro, you're Kevin Porter Jr. Relax. You just got here, bro. Relax.
We talking about Christian Wood, bro.
Yeah, the Christian
you
Wood.
You too. Relax. You're an NBA
like James
journeyman,
just said,
bro.
I'm your leading scorer on this
team.
You're
an NBA journeyman, bro. Know your place.
No, he's not a journeyman.
Who?
Christian Wood.
Bro, he done been on 3 different teams, has he not?
I'm saying he was like undrafted, so it don't matter.
Bro, you're all right, bro. You
can't 20 points per game scorer in the NBA.
Well, it's
a young player. Any rebuilding team paid their young players 48 minutes a game.
Bro, it's the reason why.
Whether they averaging 25 or they averaging 6.
Regardless, bro, you're Christian.
He's been hooping like this for the last 2 years.
You don't have no right nor merit. You're in a new organization. What cachet do you have?
I'm saying the coach is new. The coach is newer than him.
Bro, so what? That's still the coach. He's the coach.
Don't mean it's the right thing to do, bro.
When the coach is drawing up the lineup, that's the coach's decision, not Christian Wood.
This is coming from a nigga who threw his helmet all over the sideline because the coach told him to get out the game.
Bro, because I wanted to play. What's the difference?
Saying. So what you
more importantly, bro, you want to know what the quintessential difference that was?
You was in high school.
And he's a 20-year-old man. More importantly, I was doing that shit for free where he's getting a check to do it. If the coach don't want you to start, it don't affect your check. So what are you doing?
But it's affecting my future checks.
A contract.
Bro, if
it's affecting my future check.
Go in and do some bullshit, whatever. Yes. Bro, you're getting NBA minutes, bro. It's other niggas who want these minutes. If he tell you to go in, bro, go in. You're a professional. Be a professional.
All right, but professionally speaking, what reason do you have not to start the man? Like,
bro,
I don't know what they doing in practice.
Bro, like, I get your gripe about being mad that you're not starting. I've seen it happen to many of niggas. However, that don't change the fact that that's still that man's choice. He controls the playing time. So
my choice not to come back in this bitch. This shit show.
If he benched you and you didn't get no minutes that game, you still be hot. If he telling you to go in, bro, go in. It's still a game. You trying to prove yourself, bro. You're a Christian Wood. You're Christian Woods, bro. At the end of the day, if you're not an NBA student or a fan of the game like that, you don't know what the fuck that is. Bro, be happy that you here.
Nah, I ain't no be happy that you here.
Be happy that you here, bro.
That's close to cut up and dribble.
I can feel what you're saying, but I can't agree with the general rap. Be happy that you're here. Hell yeah.
Bro, this shit is a privilege, bro. Be happy that you're here. It's a million niggas on the
respectfully, it is a privilege, but again, bro, like, be happy that you're here, but that nigga went hard to get there, so.
Bro, that's fine. Everybody putting in the same
It's
work,
a privilege,
bro.
but it ain't a privilege that's just giving it to niggas, you feel me? It's not just giving it to niggas. It's not just giving it to niggas. Bro. I understand it's a privilege, but it's a privilege that only a select few could get, less than 1% could get.
Bro, regardless of if you work hard for it or not, at the end of the day, it's a professional level and then it's everything else. So it's other people putting in the same work as you.
They're not.
They are, clearly.
They're not.
Clearly they are, bro.
These niggas in the NBA for a reason, bro. Just like them niggas is in the NFL or the NHL, whatever the top of their league is.
Bro, you think these niggas in the G League not working harder than niggas on the NBA roster, especially Christian Wood?
Yeah, I do.
Like niggas who trying to get that spot, like, yeah, bro, they're going hard. And at the end of the day, it's nothing that separates you that much because you've been in other places and they let you go. So clearly you ain't
but
that special.
But he
being
putting
on
up
more
24.
than one team don't separate. Like what is just
bro?
You're
not that special, bro. If you were, somebody would have.
Nobody on this team is that special though. So like, what are you?
So, exactly. So nobody here is that important to where you could feel like you can take up a gripe with a coach, bro. Shut up and play basketball. Like I'm not saying you can't talk out about social issues, but in that situation, bro,
your
that's
face
the coach.
Look like you don't agree with that last statement either.
That's his, bro.
Shut up and play basketball.
Bro, that's his decision, bro. He controls the minutes.
I'm a protest. That's his form of protest, bro.
Bro,
you gonna be mad at him for
own pockets. Because at the end of the day, he's
bro,
still the coach.
That's protest, bro. I'm protesting this decision, coach.
Especially when you the only nigga who protesting, bro. You look crazy.
He the only nigga
What's
that's
gonna
protest
for me?
Reason.
Bro,
exactly, bro.
I want to know who he even started over him. Like, what if he started? I don't know. I ain't gonna say what if. I just want to see who started.
It don't matter who it was, bro.
It do because like if you start hypothetically speaking a 10-year journeyman, now it's like, all right, why is he even starting? We're a team that's not competing for nothing. Like,
bro,
clearly not better than because I'm the leader.
Not for nothing. So if he started a young kid that been busting his ass at practice the past couple weeks, then what?
It's more acceptable, but not your leading scorer. Not your leading scorer. That's just common. It don't matter. It's a professional sport. You know what I mean? Niggas being competitive, bro. You start your best player.
Professional. If your coach says, "Yo, I'm not starting you," then you're not starting.
It just doesn't make sense.
We're not a competing team. We rebuilding. So realistically, what does my starting five matter for anyway? Realistically, it don't.
What?
It don't. That shit don't matter, bro.
I don't even know when this shit happened to even look up the starting lineup.
That shit don't matter, bro. At the end of the day,
was it against the Lakers?
There's still a line of
I don't remember
that you gotta have. That even if you is going to complain to the coach, even if you is going to say something, you shouldn't speak to the point where like now y'all had a blow up and you all like, come on, bro. For a Wednesday night against Detroit, like, come on, bro. Like, let's be real. Hypothetically, not y'all specifically, but
hypothetically, yeah.
For a Wednesday against Detroit, ain't nobody watching this game on TV. It's not like this.
I know one. I know a guy who watched.
They ain't nationally televised. You got to go through somebody else, regardless. Bro. It's like
I don't know. I kind of agree with that. I think like when you're a professional, there's a certain level of professionalism that you have to have in order to like do what you're doing. And while I don't agree with you saying just shut up and ball, because that's kind of egregious a little bit, but I do agree that this opportunity is a luxury. So with that being said, you have to handle it different than the average person. Yeah, the average person is probably gonna protest your decision, but the average person is not making it to the NBA. So because the average person is not making it to the NBA, is like you got to take that serious enough to know there's a time and a place for everything. You know, like any level of professionalism that you decide to be involved in, you taking a huge responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. And the coach may have been wrong, but that's something that you got to take up behind the scenes. You got to kind of like learn how to maneuver those situations. I know y'all see my paintings, finesse. Like life is all about finesse. Like you can't just run your mouth whenever you think it's okay, because it's not. Like you are in a certain role for a certain reason.
I feel you. I agree. I think their reactions were like a little over the top, but I'm saying like I get the negative reaction. I would say not the actual action, but I get the type of reaction that they got.
Like the pushback, yeah.
But I agree across the board. I think from Antonio Brown to Kevin Porter, like that's just over the top. Like, what are you doing, bro? But at the same time, like but because their reactions were so over the top, I'm gonna assume that they're retarded. You feel me, like,
bro?
I mean, childish maybe,
bro.
Even you can say immature, but like again,
immature.
If Bruce Arians told you get off the field, go, right? A normal nigga gonna be mad, may even knock over a water cooler, and he gonna head to the locker room. because he did what he did, and it was so like theatrical, oh nah, something not right, bro. Because regardless of how immature
He trying to
you
get
are,
an SSI check.
you don't just do all that, bro. Like it's clearly something wrong with you. Kevin Porter the same way, like
it's a cry for help, bro. These young black men need help. They need guidance.
bro, your locker is in a different spot. Now you don't play for this team, like
bro.
Exactly,
bro. Like, no,
that's more than being immature, though. That's way more than just he's being immature. Like,
I mean, there's some
strong black role models.
Bro,
there's some people who also walk in the world like they the shit, can't nobody tell them nothing. You know what I mean? And like it's unfortunate, but society kind of eggs them on too. So it's like when shit hit the fan, they don't know how to act because they so used to being pandered to. Like, so then when it's time to, you know, be nice to the principal, you don't want to. You want to run your mouth and get.
But a nigga like AB, you've been cut 3 times already. Like niggas done been telling you no already.
Bro, but I'm saying you've been cut 3 times. How many one more chances you think you got left?
No, he done. He never played again.
Yeah, exactly. Like you should have that in mind.
And that's unfortunate because what mind, bro? He retarded.
Bro, these niggas are professional athletes, bro. I'm not going to say they're retarded.
Just because he's a professional athlete don't mean you're not retarded, bro.
Retarded.
And I don't mean retarded as in Down syndrome can't be, you know what I mean, 2 + 2. I just mean like, you know what I mean? Like, his head clearly not right. Just because you make it to the league, bro.
Common sense, though, bro. Like,
he might not. That may be his thing that's fucked up in his head.
What about instead of being
athletic
fucked
dumb
up,
niggas?
What about just actually being a narcissist? Like, what about that's
not a mental illness, though?
Nah, that's a personality.
No, it's a personality.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's a personality trait. Like, and narcissism.
I mean, but too much of one thing can become a problem. So if he's on his total personality spectrum, if his narcissism is like 80%, that's a problem.
Oh no. See, that's the thing though. Narcissism is either you a narcissist or you not. There's no in between. There's no percentage. There's no, like, a narcissist is never wrong. A narcissist is always right. They always big about themselves. Like, there's no in between. Like, you know, a narcissist, and it sounds like he's a narcissist. It sounds like he could do no wrong.
Narcissistic. I agree.
And he would, like, narcissists are the type that will lose their livelihood, their family, their money, everything just to be right,
bro. and again, he may be that. And again, that's another situation AB been in. Remember that joint where he just hooked a moving nigga? Like, bro, you're an NFL superstar. Why is you just hooking niggas? He knows he been in the league for 10 plus years.
So, but
hold on, this is the same person that said he would. Hold on, wait. This is the same person that said he would hook somebody when old boy did it. Who was it? It was y'all was talking about. Huh?
The nigga that smacked the cop?
No, he got somebody threw something at him, and he turned around, threw a chair at him.
This man wasn't doing nothing but his job though. Like, he's a moving man, and AB hooked him for doing his job for moving stuff. I guess it.
Bro, that's it.
He hooked him. He hooked him for no reason. The man got called to do a job and was doing his job.
Sound like a super gremlin to me, man.
Sound like a savage.
So why? So like. So why are we not cheering him on, bro? These the type of niggas we you feel me?
You saw what I put in the group chat, right? I sent the picture and I said AB really my nigga.
Bro, he's retarded. You know what? Nah, that's what he out there acting like a nigga, bro. He gotta relax. You can be a black man and not be a nigga. He out there acting like a nigga. Because even if you want to say niggas is retarded, the most retarded is the NFL players know how to conduct themselves on the field. They know what's like.
Not all retarded people the same, bro.
Bro, it's past.
Yeah, you looking with a closed lens.
You can't put one cloak over all retards.
Bro, no, bro, it's deeper than that. I'm not excusing that. Oh, he a retard, bro. It's certain shit is unacceptable, bro, and that's one of them.
And we gotta call it what it is. He's a narcissist.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Because when you say retarded, that leave is too open for interpretation,
bro.
Right, that's not, he can't help himself, man.
Yeah, like if it's something he can't help. Like, nah, he know what he's very sure of what he's doing, and he makes it known. Because it's a pattern now, right?
Absolutely, some type of.
Like the past 5 years, bro, it's been something with AB.
Every team.
I can't wait for that 30 for 30. Not the like the what happened with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Le'Veon.
Remember when he left Pittsburgh and did the first interview and had the blonde hair, the blue mustache?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was just
he might be on drugs, bro.
He supreme athlete, bro. Take care of himself.
Yeah,
it's not like he's Josh Gordon or anything.
If there's one thing he know how to do, is take care of himself.
He might be on crack, bro. You never know.
Or check this out. He really is just a super gremlin. Like he one of the few that's really a super gremlin.
Man, I don't know, man. Do we have any fan questions tonight?
We have fan questions all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Answer that. Let's talk about that question or that scenario that Hank's in. That's kind of
like walk us into that.
So you want to read it, Hank?
Nah, I can't. I'm on my phone. I move my screen this over.
Bro, you said hi already. They know don't.
All right, I'm gonna read it.
Hey.
All right, it says. Shorty said, I met this guy yesterday and we were texting. Long story short, I asked him if he wanted to go out to eat. I'll pay. So he went out. The bill came and he really let me pay for it, and I was low-key pissed. We're the guys that I need to know what y'all have really let me pay for the bill and tip.
I want to hear what y'all gotta say before I say anything.
Hell yeah!
But at the beginning she said I'll pay.
You said it.
You said I'll.
That's kind of the beginning and the end of the argument.
Yeah, bro. Like, what more do you want from me?
Right. Like
he could have probably put a tip down. He probably could have added to the tip. But as far as the meal, you taking me out. You said you're gonna pay for it, so I'm gonna take that as you paying for it.
No, and I'll tell you why. Because if the shoe was on the other foot and a nigga took a girl out on
you don't never see no.
She not giving no tips. She not doing none of that. She gonna get some rib tips or some shit like that. She not So no, if you decide to ask nigga on a date, then guess what? You ask that nigga on a date.
You are.
And what's crazy is it's nothing wrong with paying for a date. Like you would have thought this nigga asked her at the middle of the dinner table, like, yo, you want to do this loan application with me real fast? I'm trying to get this 100 racks to flip that, like some shit like that. Like, nah, he didn't. You told him you wanted to take him out. It's giving.
You said you was gonna pay.
It's giving broke vibes. That's what it's doing.
So
if you broke, just say that.
Does she expected for him to be a gentleman?
It ain't nothing gentlemanly about that.
Yeah. Now you're being fraudulent. Now you being fraudulent because you said you were going to pay.
Bro, if I ask you out on a date, then that means that I'm gonna do all the planning, time, and effort of taking you on a date. But if you ask me, then you ask me.
So I think
I didn't have to be here.
I didn't ask to be here.
No, that's real. I didn't have to be here. I think it's two things. I think number one, females like that really make it hard for a lot of women because this is why I feel like chivalry is dead sometimes because guys feel like okay, if you want a man to be a man and you feel like it's a man's duty to take care of things, which means that like if you go out on a date you expect him to take care of the bill, or if you get what I'm saying, like certain things you expect, then you let that be known and you move like that. You don't just like play around with it. You actually move like that. That's why there's girls out here that like they'll never pay for anything because the guys that they deal with know that that's how they're operating. They're not fraudulent about it. I feel like this girl was very fraudulent because she's like, I'll take you on a date, and then when I take you on a date I don't want to pay. Like it's a difference if you can't. If you get there and y'all do whatever y'all do and then you realize like, damn, maybe I was in over my head. I didn't even realize how much, you get what I'm saying? But it wasn't even that situation. It was like, you literally told him you would pay. And then you got mad because he let you pay. That's the end all be all. Like, I feel like he let you be an adult. He let you make your own decisions. You decided to invite him.
You said you was going to do.
But now you don't want to do it. That's number one.
Now I don't want to deal with you no more.
Now it's over.
Now I don't want you no more because you said now you're a liar.
Literally,
and
like
now,
you literally you're a finesser. Like you're finessing the situation. You brought
you
me
tried
out
to get a meal out
because
of
you were
me.
hungry, and you didn't want me to feel like I was gonna pay because at the end of the day you knew I wasn't. Because that's what girls do too. Sometimes they'll choose a nigga that they know is not gonna pay, and then they'll try to like fluff them up. Like, come on, let's go and do this. I'll pay, and then get there and expect the nigga. What if he left his wallet at home?
Bro, it don't even matter if you did or if you didn't, bro. You said you was going to pay.
Exactly,
How about
bro.
this?
I got $1 million in my pocket.
Because girls would be like, if you broke, just say that. I'm broke. Now what?
You asked me out.
Now what? You asked me out. I'm broke. What? And I here yesterday.
You asked me out.
Now what?
Next question. What else we got?
I'm broke and I'm taking somebody else out tomorrow.
Right.
I mean, okay, so cousin question is how do you feel about women who borrow money and don't want to pay back? I think I asked this sort of like the last time. Just because I really want to know, like, it's really people out here borrowing
if we
stuff
talking
and
about
not giving
women,
it back.
Bro, if we talking about women specifically, if you gonna ask a nigga for money, then ask him for money. Don't let me hold. Can I borrow? Like, and don't expect a nigga to think like, oh, I'm not getting this back. Like, especially if you say words like, let me hold until, or can I borrow, or some shit like that. Like, more importantly, yo, if we in the age of like independent women, why like, you know how much gumption you really gotta have to ask a nigga for some money?
No, the truth is we are in the age of independent women, but like I want to let y'all know what happens behind the scenes. Like, that's a facade a lot of times. Like, women will, niggas ain't shit, I can do it on my own, but whole time they got like 5 niggas paying their bills. Like, I'm just saying, like women, that whole I do it on my own shit is low-key a facade. I'm not saying that I don't do shit on my own. I'm just saying
giving it all up.
She in here giving out the playbook, fellas.
Huh?
Who's be
out here giving out the playbook? You snitching?
I'm just saying, because I told y'all, I really, really love my people, and I really want us to work together to be able to be better. And I feel like it's really bad that women are out here trying to take advantage of men versus like actually caring for them. You know what I mean? And caring for them means different things. Like, just don't lie to men. You don't have to. If, like Hank said, if you need money, ask the nigga for money. Like, that's it. Don't say, can I borrow money? Knowing damn well, bitch, you don't got it right now to give it to me. So how are you gonna have it 2-3 days from now to give it to me? Like, I'm just saying, like, if your life is not set up so that way you have it on your own, then you shouldn't even be out here borrowing. You should just get it. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's very simple. Don't lie to niggas and say that you're gonna pay for a date, because 9 times out of 10, you probably got 10 niggas in your inbox trying to pay for your date. So it's like you're being extra. But yeah, no, those girls are wilding. Shout out to all the girls who don't fraud, who, you know, just keep it straight up with niggas, because I'm one of those. I'm gonna tell you how it is, and that's it. Life too short to be lying. But that's my spiel. Also, I hope women don't like get upset that I said that, because that's like a known thing. It's just, I don't feel like y'all even care enough to like dive into it.
I mean, like, niggas gonna pay for what they want to pay for. Like, niggas ain't gonna put a gun to my head and make me pay for something. If he was gonna pay for it, he was gonna pay for it anyway. But don't tell me you're gonna pay for it and then expect me to pay for it. That's weird.
And the worst part is the women who try to make men feel like shit for it. Like Jim said, like, if you broke, just say that. Like, I shouldn't even have to say that I'm broke if you said that you was gonna pay for it. We shouldn't even be worried about my pockets right now, because you said you was gonna pay. So really, I left my wallet at home. I got $10,000 at home, but I don't give a fuck. You said you was gonna pay. Like
that's what I don't get. Like I don't get how this is even a
if
question.
you don't pay, I'm gonna just leave.
And you still stuck with the bill. You're gonna be washing dishes.
Reservation in your name.
It's on you.
Nah, that's
this
crazy.
table ain't for Jamal.
Let's be honest. She probably only paying for like 5 guys anyway.
Right, it probably wasn't even no like $150 date or nothing like that. Like,
regardless of the
really
cost,
right? They could have been fucking
regardless
anywhere,
of the cost. I'm not
I'm gonna
paying
for it. I'm gonna pay for it. Like that'd be like if the shoe was on the other foot and the nigga said, "Yo, so you not gonna put it on this at all, bro?" She would be hot as a bitch.
What you mean?
Especially if he ain't tell her beforehand.
Right, especially if he ain't tell her beforehand.
Because she left her wallet home too, Hank.
Right, now I ain't got,
right. I got their wallets.
Bro, right. I'm like James said, bro, I'm leaving,
bro.
Gonna have a good night. Good luck with these.
I will say that the dating realm now is very wishy-washy because of situations like that.
Oh, like you don't
Yeah, like you don't know, you don't really know somebody, like if they real or not, like if they're gonna keep their word, you know. That's why I do extensive background checks.
Extensive? How extensive?
Extensive. I'm FBI. You hear?
Like we talking.
Isn't that like
you take
like I'm looking, like if you got a kid, I'm looking into your baby mom because I need to see what type of mannerism she got. That's the type of.
You don't want to leave nothing up for surprise. You don't want to learn nothing new about them. You just want to have all the information.
I feel like you're never gonna have all the information anyway. Even if you learn what you need to learn about them from
imagine texting Siani, y'all playing 21 questions, and she like, you hit her with the, what's your favorite color? She go red. I know yours blue.
Come on, man. That's
what's your favorite movie? Love and Basketball. I know yours is Juice.
Shit, I know everything about you.
Know everything about you.
They wouldn't care.
Nah, but I don't do that neither. I don't listen. I'm a different.
But you got it in the back of your mind. You know all this information about them already. So it's like,
that's okay. And
I was that.
She just waiting. She's just waiting for a lie.
Do that.
So the first month is just you waiting for a lie. Like,
yeah.
Oh no. See, I don't anticipate the worst. Like. Okay, wait. I take that back. I hope for the best and prepare for the worst. That's why I do extensive background checks. You know, I've always been taught like you have to observe your surroundings, and sometimes you can't observe a person enough unless you've been around them enough. So you have to observe their surroundings by what type of things is out there on the internet because we have it at our fingertips. So why not? Like, yeah, I need to know a nigga's criminal background check. So if I look your name up and I can see your background check, like your criminal background check, I can see whether you was on like the list. You feel me? Like if you're a pedophile, like I can see if you know, these are things for me to stay safe because I'm a little lady. Like if I go out on a date with you, I need to know that I'm gonna be able to come back home at night. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's really more for safety purposes. I get a little hype and dive deeper into other stuff. And I dive deeper into other stuff. But yeah, like the things that's out there about you tells a lot about you. And so that's why I always tell people be wary about what you put out there. And just live your life right, because if you don't, it will show. Like whatever happened in the dark, it will come out, and Siani gonna find it before you get
the okay. So my niggas, if hey man, she the feds. That's all I'm gonna say.
Not the feds.
You got any more fan questions?
Yeah. All right. 1 second. It's like I'm responsive right now. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, this works. And it's funny because somebody mentioned me and didn't spell my name right, but shout out to y'all. Okay. Yeah. This is like directly from what we was just talking about. So guys, if you can't afford to take a lady on a date, would you cook instead? And then it says, Siani, would you accept a home cooked meal as a romantic gesture? I feel like somebody's trying to get at me.
Well, shoot your shot.
Somebody most definitely want parts. But
somebody trying to.
But hell yeah, we gonna eat some fucking probably spaghetti, but that shit gonna be fancy. And I already got you in the crib. That's already.
You gonna put some basil leaves on it. You know, I don't know why people use the basil.
This what niggas need to do, man. I need to tell girls you're gonna cook for them. Go to Litwin's.
Wow.
And keep it simple too. Don't try to get like the pepper steak and all that. Just get the baked chicken, the leg quarters, get the rice. Even get the white rice if you don't, you know what I mean? Because the Spanish rice is some extra steps. So if you want to just get the white rice and the baked chicken, throw it in the pot, make the dishes a little dirty.
You know what I mean? Dishes a little dirty.
And yo, guarantee at least a little, you know what I mean? A little love me long time. I'm telling you.
I can't. Not off of Litwin, but listen.
You must have never been.
He said, "What's wrong with Litwin?"
Hey yo, my niggas, whoever asked this question, get Siani some Litwins. She never had it.
That's funny. I've definitely had Litwins. I'm from Camden, New Jersey. So that's the thing. Also,
that don't mean nothing.
Also, I'm not into like shooting your shot anonymously. I think it's kind of.
Oh, you fucked up.
Yeah, but I mean, I do think that it's a romantic gesture. Yes, I think that if a man actually cooks for a woman, it's romantic.
How about for a first date? Because that's at the cribbo.
So I've always been back and forth about it. Like if I know you enough, then I might be comfortable too. But like for the first date, and I just met you a couple days ago, I'm not coming to your house. Sorry, I'm not doing it.
That's weird. I don't want you to know where I live at.
And I'm not coming to your house.
She already does, bro. She already does.
That's weird.
She already knows where you live at. It's the feds.
Yeah, she know. And this for the anonymous person too. She already know who you are.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. IP address and all that.
But you know, for said anonymous person, thank you for the I guess the consideration. But if you were really considering me, then you would spell my name right, because my name is CYANI. And now you lost more points.
Yeah,
well, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish.
Up, man.
Maybe hear a closer.
Right.
Maybe. So let's see. Another question. So I see we have a lot of questions about money. It's okay. We could talk about money. I like to talk about money. Would you want to spend money on a wedding or put most towards the honeymoon? That's a good question. Especially for y'all, because y'all married, but that's a good question.
I mean, so like in the perfect world, it wouldn't matter, right? You should be able to do both. But like nigga like me, I got married young and broke. So I would say like we put more of the money towards like the dinner. That we had a nice little lunch / dinner, and then I guess like the honeymoon, we went somewhere after that. The wedding was just at the courthouse, you feel me? And we had originally planned to do like this big, drawn out, beautiful wedding at like this type of beautiful mansion type place, things like that. But like I said, broke niggas, so you gotta go either or. But in the perfect world, man, shouldn't even matter. Get your bread up, do both. So you feel me? When I go to like renew my vows and shit like that, it's gonna be grandiose.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Hank?
Personally, bro, my wedding got to be a celebration. I'm it's over after that.
Oh, the ladies lost you at that point.
Yeah, I'm a married man, so my shit got to be an extravaganza. It got to be a party. Got to be.
Okay.
Married. And at that point, when I do get married, I would want to have like embarrassing money so I can have like hitting on y'all type of wedding, like fireworks and shit like that.
Yeah, me personally.
Yeah, if I get married, my shit gotta be extravagant.
Dope. And the honeymoon. Because the honeymoon.
Yeah, of course, but the wedding itself.
So what's niggas like dream honeymoon spot?
So that's the thing for me. Like I'm a travelista. Like I done been around the world. Nah, yeah. No, I really have been around though. I travel a lot, so it's like I feel like that's why I gotta slow down a little bit because I'll probably make it a little bit hard for anybody to make me like super excited to be somewhere because I just kind of do it on my own. But I agree about the wedding. Like me personally, I just love to party. I love when my family's together. Like I just love all of that. So when I do decide to get married, I do want a big wedding. And like I do so many things, so many moving parts that I would really rather like save money on the wedding by doing a lot of like do it yourself kind of things, but still having like having it be big and then splurging on a honeymoon or like a future endeavor. Like if we decided to buy a house together or build a house or something like that, like, or get a boat. I would love a boat. I think I said that to y'all before, right? I want a boat.
Well, everybody want boats now, huh?
Listen, man, I'm
the yacht club now, huh?
I'm getting a boat.
I done been to a couple yacht parties and now I don't know how to act.
How you feel about flamethrowers?
Huh?
How do you feel about flamethrowers?
On the boat?
Ooh, flamethrowers on the boat, even better.
I think flamethrowers on the boat would be nice because it keeps us safe in the event of a mass attack on the sea.
From what?
From what?
You were brown a bunch of water. Like,
come on, bro. You don't think having a flamethrower is handy if a shark try to get you? I'm just saying. You can't name any threatening situation where a flamethrower don't help you.
I agree, but I don't think any water-based attacks.
Fire could fire over water.
The ocean?
You in the ocean, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't see Freddy versus Jason? Hold on. They was trying to send a message.
You can light a fire. You can light a fire over the ocean. Absolutely.
Yo, they had a combustion in the middle of the ocean. Like there's literally a ball of fire.
There's like oil fires and gasoline fires.
The flamethrower that you got is flamethrower is throwing flames due to what, like propane or something like that?
So you
it's a propane tank you gotta buy with the flamethrower and all that.
But that's already in the water, bro, and it catches fire. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't just light a match and throw it in the water, and you feel me?
We not. But again, the flamethrower got propane. I can throw the propane in the water and throw the flamethrower on that, and throw the fire on that propane.
And listen, and to be honest,
how long that's gonna last?
It's gonna last until it's done flaming, nigga.
What
you gonna do to fend off the shark? Since you so opposed to using the flamethrower to stop the shark,
I'm not.
What you gonna fight over LL Cool J?
If it's sharks infested water, I'm not gonna go in the water. I'm gonna stay on this big ass yacht. What are you talking about?
What if it jump on your boat?
Okay, now the shark. If the shark is bigger than the yacht, what is the flamethrower gonna do?
Yeah,
the flamethrower is also bigger than the yacht.
Come on, look at this nonsense that's coming out.
You want a flamethrower on water, right?
Listen,
now the shark's bigger than the yacht.
I'm allowed to drink.
This yacht
now it's a whale shark.
It's a megalodon.
Right.
Yeah, and
if that happens, you don't think that shark is gonna be smart enough to sink your boat first?
Nah,
it ain't got nothing to do with.
He gonna be on my boat like this. You're not gonna be flaming him.
Not you mimicking a shark on your boat. If I'm being completely honest, I really love guns. So I'd rather just get like some big shit. Some like big hot shit. The shotty.
Hey, yo.
Some shit. I don't know.
Did y'all see they gonna remake 007? Like GoldenEye?
Yeah, nigga, I'm starring in it.
What would be the point of the game? I do not want to run around shooting niggas with pistols.
I mean, obviously they going like gas it up a little bit, but it's probably gonna be fun.
Wait. I'm hearing they just remastered it, like simply.
Oh, I mean, okay. Grand Theft Auto just did the same thing with Grand.
But it's different. That's Grand Theft Auto, and that's GoldenEye. Would you want to play a game with a bunch of niggas running around with pistols shooting each other?
I used to play 007, and if
GoldenEye was tough, bro.
It was.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, 007 is tough.
But I liked it so much that if they remade it right now, I would play it. I would play it.
Would you have fun?
I would have fun. Because it's been how many years since I played it?
It will not be fun.
You can't dictate a nigga fun level.
My nigga.
You can't tell me I can't have fun playing the game. You might not have fun.
Came out with what? Who was that? Modern Warfare again?
My nigga.
That's ARs, SMGs, LMGs, all types of shit. I am not going to run around and play a game where me and my niggas got pistols and shooting each other all day. Especially once whoever got the Desert Eagle is over.
I don't know. That sounds like to me if I'm making a comparison, that sounds like to me if somebody from back in the day remastered their music, you wouldn't listen to it because it don't hit the same.
Stop it! I was just listening to the remastered Ready to Die like 2 days ago.
Right. So the point is that the nostalgia is there. You like that music at one point.
What?
You sound like a hater.
You sound exactly.
Y'all gonna be bored as hell playing that game.
Bro,
and then we just stop playing
to enjoy the story, and then that's it. They're not selling you a new game. It's just, hey, remember this game from your childhood? Come play it.
Fuck that shit,
bro.
Yeah, that's a hater. Next question.
Nintendo was on like Mario Party 20 by now, bro. Like they keep putting out the same.
That's
game.
Tough though. That's tough,
bro. They put out the same game and niggas keep playing it.
No, they be adding. It's different mini games.
Bro, you still play 2K, bro, and they've been giving you the same game for years.
But it's not simply running around with one pistol.
I know you run around with a basketball and pressing X.
And what I'm doing, Joker step back, Kyrie behind the back.
They're giving you the same game with the same objective.
They ain't had a Joker
What's the next question, man?
They had a Joker step back last year. Niggas disrespecting Demarius Godfrey.
Wow, this is deep. Oh my gosh. I feel like our audience, y'all love us. Y'all really want to know us. Okay. So it's a deep ass question. I think this is the deepest question we ever got. So shout out to you. Do you ever feel like you would have been a better person if you never met someone in your life? Damn.
Nah. I don't think nobody else in my life got that type of control over me.
I don't know. You can't say that, bro, because children are so impressionable. Like, what about a nigga with like a toxic parent or something like that? A toxic sibling that like just shape you into like with these bad values.
Everybody who comes into your life is a lesson, man, one way or another. So yeah, if this how it turned out, cool. I need everybody to be this, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I like the way Hank look at it. I mean, there's things I would have changed, but I don't want to say there's people I wouldn't want in my life.
Yeah, like even people I hated. Like
I guess, like I don't know. I wish. See, like even me getting like jumped back in the day, like probably I would have never met those people. That should made me here the person I am today. You feel me? So like I don't know,
bro. I think it called me crazy. You probably would have been okay without being jumped. I doubt that shaped you into the person you are today.
Nah, it made me a lot tougher.
I think if you removed that, you could still be tough without being jumped. I don't think you needed that.
I don't know. Whatever lesson he got from it, he got from it.
Yeah, I most definitely got a lesson from it.
Maybe like the scenario
that you could get that lesson without, you know what I mean, that experience specifically.
I was never jumped again. You feel me?
Yes,
I guess. He never got jumped before. He might have been vulnerable.
Exactly.
Have you been jumped?
Nah, I've never been jumped.
And you somehow yet to be jumped again, huh? Seems like you've learned that lesson of not being jumped without being jumped.
But we learned 2 different lessons.
I've seen a nigga get jumped and been like, oh, damn,
that's what did it for you. Okay.
Yeah, like I've seen
secondhand experience.
This nigga AB just pulled up to the Nets and Grizzlies game.
I expect nothing less.
He can't enjoy a basketball game?
He ain't got no job. What else can he say?
He ain't got no job.
He was just in Jersey playing the Jets. He probably couldn't get a flight back. Fuck it, let me go to the Nets
He ain't
game.
on that team flight no more. So
definitely can't get on the team flight.
Gotta get your own work.
If I'm being honest, I wish I could say that, like, oh, everything's all peachy clean and, you know, I love the life I live. I do love the life I live, but there are maybe one or two people, maybe even three, that I'm like, shit, damn.
You saying maybe three is definitely.
Like, I would have been better off without, like, wasting whatever time I wasted on them as friends, like partners, whatever. Because there's a certain level of trauma that everybody doesn't have to experience in order to be a great person. And I really feel like just certain things, like I probably would have finished college faster, certain things. You get what I'm saying? Like, just like it is certain things that I know in my life. Like, yeah, these people, they probably, you know, shouldn't have been in my life.
I get what you're saying. I just don't look at my life like that. Like, everything I've done, where I'm at right now is based off everything I wouldn't say I've done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in the decisions I made and the things like that. I don't think nobody ever. I can't. If I take somebody or move somebody, I think I'll probably, for the most part, be where I'm at in like my personal life. I don't know, but that was a good question though. I like it. Keep those up.
That's what I said. I'm like, okay, you know, shout out to our audience caring about how we feel and shit.
I think we can do a couple more. One or two more.
A couple more, and I'm game for a couple more.
Okay. What do you think is the most important thing to remember in a new relationship?
In a new relationship.
I mean, when you're the feds, you already know everything, so you remember.
Okay,
it all.
I wanna extend this to like just relationship as a general term. So whether it's a friendship, whether it's a, you know, because a friendship is still a relationship.
I guess I would say try to, in a relationship,
I would say they birthdays. Niggas like. No, for real. If you remember somebody's birthday, like and you feel me, without having to be told, then that niggas like that makes a nigga feel important.
That's a very low bar, bro.
I mean, what else you want a nigga to remember about you, Hank?
Nah, I don't think that was like remember like about the person. It's just like a piece of advice to remember. To which I would like my advice would just be that be a new person ain't your ex. If we just talking about relationships.
Oh, Hank, shout out to you.
Yeah, don't come into that relationship with that energy. And if you do, then maybe you just shouldn't be in a relationship.
Okay.
Re-ask the question, Siani. Re-ask the question.
Okay. It says, what is the most important thing to remember in a new relationship? Okay. If I'm being honest,
I still say birthday.
Okay. That's okay. It's concrete.
Ain't the answer tonight.
It's concrete. I mean,
you can't give yourself right. That. That wasn't even that good of an answer.
I feel very special.
It was generic.
Bro, that's not generic. Because people don't remember
don't treat this new person like your ex. Okay, I'll remember that.
It's not.
That relationship works so good.
Bro, it's not
exactly.
Nah, honestly, like I don't think it's generic neither. I was actually gonna piggyback off of it and say like
it's not generic.
Try to check your trauma, because even if we're talking about friendships, like this new friend that you're meeting is not that old bitch that crossed you or that old nigga that dogged you. You get what I'm saying? Like you kind of gotta meet people for who they are, because it gives you room to keep your eyes open for who they are. You can't really see who
you gotta change your socks.
Blinded by what was happening to you in the past. So I mean, yeah, I think I agree with you, Hank. You know, you got to check yourself before you wreck yourself, so to speak. Because you'll fuck up a good thing by bringing some old shit into a new situation. You know.
Respect.
That's just like
I think we can do one more.
That's just like your old family is not your new family. So like you don't have to bring all the things that you were raised to believe to your new family. Like you can start anew. Like you can, put on this is your world now. Like that was their world. This is your world kind of thing.
Okay.
Uno más.
Okay. Let's see. Is lying in a relationship okay for you?
Is lying? That's a dumb question. Because, like, we're going to obviously all say no, right? Or we obviously going to say, maybe a white lie is okay. Like, no, you don't look fat or some shit like that. Like, that's a dumb question, bro. Like, what do you mean? Lying about hiding a second family? Or, like, that's dumb.
Yeah, I think it depends on
lying about having a second family.
Yeah,
hey, come on, that's the dumbest question I've heard so far.
That was.
Is lying? What?
That is
a
lying ass nigga.
I feel like a nigga probably asked that.
It gotta be a retarded nigga. One of those AB
niggas.
That's
one of those retarded moments. We don't know.
That's an AB type of question.
I mean, clearly this nigga is good at lying. Clearly, if you
gotta
ask, that means that you've been getting away with this and you feel bad.
Shout out
so
to
a better
you.
question
actually,
is:
no, I think
should I keep lying in my current relationship?
Should I keep lying?
Yeah, that's really the question. Like, should I?
Yeah,
keep
that's what
lying?
you want to know.
I'm gonna say this: if it's working,
yeah, bro.
If it's working,
if it led you here with the goats, why not?
I can't tell you not to. I can't tell you.
But listen,
lying is not
everything ain't for everybody. You feel me? So
that's
every lie ain't for everybody. I don't want you to have no lies creeping into the other aspects
viewers,
of your life.
If y'all not guest anonymous, don't be out here just trying to lie willy nilly. Because that question came from a liar.
So they just wanted some affirmation.
Yeah, that question came from a liar.
I don't know, man. Well, I will say to the liars, be careful. You might come across a liar that's better than you.
I feel like you got but if something like that happened, you sound like an experienced liar. He looked like he know how to charge it to the game.
You think so?
Yeah.
Most liars don't, bro.
You don't think most liars not ready to charge it to the game?
Absolutely not.
Allegedly,
my ex was an A1 liar, and that nigga cried when I lied the first time, and it was probably a white lie.
Bro, you don't think that's part of the charade, the story?
Right,
so he can continue to lie?
Right.
Come on, man.
You ain't never seen
the
Nah, bro.
Now I'm gonna keep lying. Nah,
bro. That just earned him 5 extra lies.
Exactly. On all views, because you fucked up and started lying now.
Nah, niggas be hurt.
You thought you tried to be anonymous.
Nah, niggas be hurt.
Niggas be hurt. You ever seen a nigga who like cheat on this one girl like a lot, like all the time, and then she finally cheat on him? Bro,
and he killed her.
He killed her. Whoa.
He be trying to
kill her all the way there.
Whoa. You're not gonna take
that guy is crazy.
This is not Lifetime, but
I'm just saying.
You know she be watching The Young and the Restless.
Yeah, bro. Niggas really be hurt, bro. So
they be hurt for real.
Man,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest though, because you know how you told us a little girl secret, little boy secret. Niggas be acting hurt.
Come on, man.
Nah,
really be hurt for real.
Hey, yo,
that's not
I'm
valid.
Be honest. I know a lot of niggas.
Bro,
that's not.
I know a lot of fake hurt niggas, bro.
I know a lot of fake hurt
niggas.
I don't know because for me, I feel like men,
or a nigga be like,
proud.
Nah, the nigga might have just tried to move on quickly, but nah, nigga be hurt.
I think men are very proud people. I think like men have pride issues. So for a man to sit outside your door 3 days in a row and just cry in front of the whole block,
that's different. Like, he clearly.
He's sad.
This more relatable. When niggas go on Instagram Live and be yelling into their phone about a female, bro. Nigga,
that nigga sad as fuck.
He hurt. He
sound like they sound like hurt niggas, but I'm telling you, niggas don't be hurt.
Hurt.
Niggas be lying either one, because they just don't. One, they don't care, right? A nigga just don't care. Or two, niggas. A lot of niggas not like, especially lying niggas. They don't be with like the confrontation, so they be just trying to lie. As sick as it sounds, they really be trying to lie because they think they sparing the other people. So when you catch them lying or you lied back,
I feel that.
It's almost a relief. Like, whew,
I feel that. I feel what you're saying, but in most situations,
so now we both on the same page. Okay.
Exactly.
I don't have to lie to you anymore.
I ain't want to fuck with you anyway. Whew.
Exactly.
Bro, I feel like the scenario where niggas get upset happen a lot more than what you think.
Nah.
Bro, niggas be...
We're going to have to put a poll out there. We're going to have to put a poll out there.
We can put a poll out there, but I'm going to tell you right now, Hank is absolutely right. A woman will walk down the street, a nigga will holler at her, and if she don't look his way, he going to call her all types of bitches. That's her.
Oh, he not really hurt. He just retarded.
Nah, he's hurt.
He's hurt.
Bro, you really think a man was that hurt because the girls just ignored you? Like,
absolutely.
Bro, that reaction is rooted at you being upset.
Or you mean that's just how niggas? That's just how, like.
Bro,
what about
that was the norm?
Don't blanket it. Don't blanket it. That's hurt. That's pure hurt.
That's hurt. You upset.
Hurt.
Nah, he hurt.
I don't even know you to be hurt. I don't even know you to be hurt.
His feelings be hurt.
So you think somebody who don't know you can't hurt you?
No.
Bro,
like emotionally, how? It's no attachment.
That's so you can only be hurt by somebody that you're emotionally attached to.
A stranger can physically hurt. What hurt could I be? Like, I don't know, embarrassed maybe? Like, how embarrassed could you be?
Bro, that embarrassed be hurting niggas, bro.
How embarrassed could you be if John told you no?
Yo, you so embarrassed that you're embarrassing yourself more. That's how hurt you are. You get what I'm saying? Like there's levels to this shit. Like,
the
if
crazy
you get
part
online,
is like the group of niggas he probably around when he catcalling you, him saying, "All right, what the fuck you bitch?" That's not embarrassing him even more. Niggas is laughing. Fuck you, bitch.
Bro, but to the other niggas on the street that see, bro, to everybody else.
He might have been looking forward to the fuck you bitch more than he was to actually try and talk to the John.
Yeah. This probably premeditated.
You
call this.
When you take it to that level,
hurt nigga, because some
I agree, but I don't think I can, like, if I don't know you, you can't really hurt me, bro. Like, I don't care about what your opinion or how you feel about.
All right, well, have a nice day or some shit like that. But the nigga that, what the fuck you, bro? You're hurt, bro.
And you'll look at him different. You'll look at him different if you was around him and he randomly hollered at somebody.
These ain't the niggas that I'm around, but
you'll be like, yo, why you do all that?
Listen,
for?
Them niggas
but if I'm one of those,
they all do it. They all do it. They together.
Yeah,
they do it.
The niggas that do it.
So the nigga that, if you hear a nigga cat call and then do the fuck you bitch after she don't do it, he is not embarrassed after
in front of those other niggas. Because somebody else got to say it to the next.
He probably felt like he had to.
I don't know.
Gotta get my cool points.
He hurt, bro. Nah, he hurt, bro.
I done seen some hurt niggas in my life.
God bless his little heart, bro.
Women, don't be fooled. They don't be that hurt. You don't have that much power, bro.
They don't care as much as you think they care, bro.
They really
That's the point I'm trying to make. They really don't care that much.
I agree.
And I'm not saying niggas do. Niggas do care, but you know better than niggas know that niggas don't care. So
I feel like they care for the moment.
There's some shit like the nigga going to think about it for the rest of the day. But
I think he cares for the moment. Yeah, for that moment, he's hurt. He might not be hurt for 10 months.
He might not care about it the second the word bitch leave his mouth. But in that moment, to react like that, bro, you was hurt.
You know, niggas be hurt because they double back years later. That's a real hurt.
Like, bitch is like a loaded word, bro. When you call a woman a bitch, like, you mean that.
From your core.
It's a lot of real loose lip bitch niggas out there.
And them bitches be like,
you roll off the tongue a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes bitches be bitches and they don't gotta be a woman. You feel me? So
niggas that like prefer pronoun for women is bitch.
Nah, bro, you could tell the nigga be hurt because when he was trying to talk to her, his first line be like miss or ma'am or some shit like that. And then when
now we bring it into super specific scenarios,
bro. That's how it goes
verbiage.
almost every time, bro. Let's
just say there's communities of guys, and a lot of guys don't care, but there are a lot of guys that do care so much in the moment and probably don't care at all in general. So on the outside looking in, it looks like they don't really give a fuck, but like behind closed doors, they probably plead in their case and all this X, Y, and Z. So whether they actually care or not, they look at her on the outside. And I'm sorry, I'm not putting a facade. You get what I'm saying? To not be called hurt at the end. Like if I'm crying, somebody's gonna call me hurt, and I'm not gonna be able to combat that because they saw me cry.
No, niggas like to act hurt. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah, we can't sit on that, man. Bro, we not gonna act like niggas not sick, bro. Come on. We see niggas and bitches and chicks do crazy shit.
Bro,
like, come on.
We're not gonna act like it's inexcusable. Just it happens. Nah, bro. If that's you and you will act hurt, bro, you are a sick nigga. Bro.
Yeah,
bro.
Listen, man. I gonna be. I even done act hurt. Got act hurt. You got act hurt.
Get caught up and now, oh my goodness,
I can't believe you did that to me. I don't think I could ever.
That's an embarrassing fact, bro. That's different.
Nah, I'm not even talking about marriage.
No, I'm not talking about my marriage.
Come
on, bro. I ain't been married since 10. You feel me?
Just saying. You a nigga that's
really oh my god. Woo.
Man. A nigga that act hurt, bro, with something wrong with you. I can't trust you.
It worked.
Bro, like, what do you I don't know. Whatever. I don't know.
Why are we advertising liars and
nobody said be a liar,
yo, like,
bro.
Why lie? Like, if you not hurt, it's okay to just express that you not hurt. Like, okay.
Like, I never act like I cared about.
Like, you can apologize and not be hurt, not act like.
Listen, bro. Y'all know more than us, man. These single people be playing games.
Bro, no, bro. That's
y'all done been in the web.
Y'all the ones on single world is treacherous.
So,
yeah.
Okay,
now it's on
my point.
Now treachery is unexpected.
Guys,
but people go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
But people are more likely to like hide the fact that they are hurt than the other way around and act hurt to appease the other person.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Niggas, like, it don't go that way. When you dealing with single
people. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
For real.
Treachery is treachery.
When people
because there's so many people in the world and we have so much access to them that people are actually more willing to move forward even with that hurt than putting their hurt on Front Street. So that by the time you put your hurt on Front Street, you really got to be hurt. Like, you really got to be hurt because there's 1 billion people at your fingertips and 1,000 of them in your fucking inbox, and you acting hurt over this girl. Like, that's crazy. You must really be hurt. It's too accessible. Dating is different now. Dating is very different now. Like, people are too accessible to act hurt about somebody you're not hurt about just to keep them around for pussy or something. Like,
you heard it from yams.
Weird.
No, there's yams everywhere.
There's yams everywhere. Like,
not those yams.
Bro, but that's the point, bro. Shit's so accessible now. It's no, like, realistically, if the yams is your whole, like, movements, it's easier to get them without a girl than it is with them.
Facts.
So it's like, all right, if you really don't hurt about this girl, then why you acting like that? Like,
gotta keep them on the hip. You don't know.
No, bro. I don't want to hear that.
Gotta keep them on the hip, playboy.
Bro, that's
honestly
weird,
that's
bro.
Sorry, because if you act hurt to keep somebody on the hip, like, you a bitch.
Now you want sympathy. Like, you playing the sympathy
Listen,
card.
all that is true, but niggas is doing it.
That's
you can't excuse the fact that
you think you calling him a bitch is gonna deter him from doing what he was clearly working for him to get some yams?
Bro, if that's
don't care about your moral compass.
Bro,
acting hurt work. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
We just gonna put the label on it now, bro. If that's what you gotta do for cheeks, bro, you a bitch ass nigga.
Yo, and niggas do it, and that's not gonna stop niggas from doing it.
But if we point it out, girls will be more cognizant of what's going on.
It's suckers.
And maybe it's a nigga doing that who don't know that what he doing is some bitch ass shit. So now he knows.
So he got to do some self-reflecting?
Yeah, because nobody wants to be a bitch ass nigga.
Bitch ass niggas don't care.
Nah, they do. Every bitch ass nigga care about being a bitch ass nigga.
They try hard not to be bitch ass niggas.
They secretly don't want to be a bitch ass nigga. So if a nigga tell them like, yo, that thing that you do is some bitch ass nigga
shit. Or they'll think twice about doing it again.
Yeah, at least think about it the next time, bro. If you gotta do that to a female to get some draws, bro, you ass. Like, you a bitch ass nigga.
Shout out to all the bitch ass niggas.
And that's on gang, you feel me?
And that's on gang.
Man, appreciate y'all chopping it up.
Absolutely. Thanks for the fan questions.
Yeah, most definitely. Keep sending those fan questions in.
And understand you can ask anonymously, but also if you want your face on it, if you want us to shout you out, then we will.
Yeah, get on. You know what I mean? Let's get some repeat offenders.
Right underneath, you're gonna see
like comment down in the sections. Like the Instagram is there, you can double back.
That's my question.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Facebook, shit like
and
that.
If we know who you are, we will shout you out. Like if you ask a question and we know who you are, we will shout you out. So go ahead and live your best life. Anonymously.
And then if you don't want to be shouted out, you cannot be shouted out too.
Listen, the person who I really just want to know specifically who was asking about that lying question. That's what I really want to know, and I really just want to know: are you a liar? And if you
think they're gonna tell you the truth?
Okay, so can I share something with y'all real quick? Like I say the word finesse a lot, right? Like I say, like the world is a finesse. I talk to like and I say no, and I feel like James. I feel like people really think that, that's what I mean by finesse. Like lying is finessing, and it's like no. That's not what I mean. Like I don't mean.
So you about to finesse this answer? Let's hear this.
She about to finesse the answer. You either a liar or a scammer.
No. What I'm saying is, there are ways. I mean, you don't have to lie to finesse. You don't have to lie to finesse.
So are there victimless finesses?
Yes, absolutely.
If you could be a finesser, I could be a super gremlin.
I don't think they're the same thing. No.
So there are victimless.
Because if you're a super
finesse is being ran right now.
Your morals are not intact. If you're a finesser, you just know the way of the world and you move with it.
Oh, you trying to use that Thanos moral compass that I'm doing bad, but it's right.
No. It's not bad. That's what I'm saying. Like all finesse is not bad. I think. Listen, I do. We can ask our audience, but I think there's a huge difference between finesse and opportunist. I feel like an opportunist is quick to lie to get their way. A finesser may not. A finesser, somebody who is like, and not even just to call somebody a finesser. I just mean like somebody who's dealing with finesse may not
a finesser
lie because they may have their morals intact. So they like,
I can't believe it.
She gonna define finesse. She gonna say not a finesser, but all right. So look, what would you categorize Aladdin as?
That's funny. Aladdin.
Yeah,
for
Aladdin.
Everybody who doesn't know the story of Aladdin, you gotta explain at least a little tidbit.
No, we're not explaining.
Nah, niggas don't
explain this finessing ass line ass.
Come on, man. Siani, it's
Aladdin. And what he do it all for? The yams, right?
I think he's an opportunist. He's not a finesse.
What? Because he had a good heart.
That was a smooth finesse.
Okay, he's
a
both.
finesse.
He's both. He was a finesser and an opportunist because he took advantage of opportunities. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that.
He found the lamp.
I don't know. Look, if
I think
convincing a genie to do some magical shit for you without using a wish is not finessing, then I don't know what is.
Listen. There are loopholes in life, right?
Oh man, when you start saying loopholes,
okay, Johnny Cochran.
No,
okay.
Listen.
That was my next person. So where's Johnny Cochran on the scale?
Man,
that was your next person.
That was literally my next person.
You was going Johnny Cochran after Aladdin.
You know we got to spin it back to
all over the place.
I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is, I can't go there with you.
Bro, with a nigga when a nigga go from Aladdin to who was that? Johnny
Cochran.
Prince Salim,
If
bro.
your glove don't fit, you must have quit. Come on, that's the finesse line.
Yeah,
that's the mind of a super villain.
That's a finesse.
Okay. So let me. Okay. So yes, he's a finesser, but understand he's not just a finesser because he finessed the situation. He's a finesser because the situation was allowed to be finessed. So understand this. This is what I mean by there are loopholes. And sometimes it's unfortunate. You might not think it's a good thing. You might see it as a negative thing, but this is the system that we have. Our system is flawed. So you can go to a court and you can convince a jury of people that this nigga didn't do it, knowing damn well he did. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can do that because that's the fucked up situation that we have available to us. You get what I'm saying? Your morals was not intact for doing that. That's your job. That's your job. Your job as a lawyer is to either be on this side or that side. Sometimes the side is right, sometimes the side is wrong. It's all dependent on the audience and how they see it. Now, if the jury say that the glove don't fit, then the jury say the glove don't fit. In the United States, we listen to the jury. That's the way it works.
I just finessed the finesse.
Listen, but we live in a finessing world. We live in capitalism and democracy. Those are the two highest finessing like themes in the world. Like capitalism takes advantage of the homeless in order to capitalize off of them. Like literally, there are places that have food.
This turned into Brother Umo.
I'm just saying, like, nah, it's
all because she went alive.
Huh?
You see the finesse the answer?
Nah, it's just real life. Okay, an example, right? The government takes advantage of so many different people financially. You get what I'm saying? Like they take money from people, they don't give it back. Unemployment rates be sky high, and you could pay into unemployment for 10 years and still have to wait a year and a half or some shit to get your unemployment when you don't work or something like that. You get what I'm saying? Like we get fucked a lot more than we get to do the fucking. You get what I'm saying? So if somebody finds a way to be able to fuck the system that's been fucking us all along, is that really finesse?
So you only for like system finessing, or you like on the daily finesse?
Yeah, because I think those are two distinctions.
I think systematic finessing. I think 100% of niggas is for systematic finessing. Systematic finesse station. I think we all down for it.
Finesse station.
But day-to-day, hand-to-hand finesse is kind of like.
But day-to-day, hand-to-hand finesse is kind of. Is you living like Aladdin? He was finessing way before the genie. He was living the finesse.
He was a natural born finesser.
Natural born.
And he was still lying.
But he also, if we're being politically correct, he also was from the bottom of the bottom. And being from the bottom, we know we get shitted on.
So Aladdin was a systemic finesser.
Because he learned how to do it, because he was getting shitted on. You get what I'm saying? Like you learn from your parents. If your parents is your government and they shit on you, then you're going to shit back. Like that's it. You're gonna shit back. Like it just is what it is. So if I'm answering the question correctly, this is what I say. I say everything is personal and business. Everything is personal and business. So with that being said, yeah, I got to look at everything in life like a finesse. Like there's a level of finesse in this. It doesn't mean that my morals are not intact. It doesn't mean that I take advantage of people or that I'm out here lying. I was raised better than all that shit. So I don't even got it in me for real. You get what I'm saying? Like I would rather leave you alone before I decide to like just do something that's gonna completely that's real. I would rather leave somebody alone before I decide to do something that's gonna completely ruin them as a person. You get what I'm saying? Like that's just not even in my heart. Like I won't do that. But if you asking a question like if I think this store is overcharging me,
and am I going to switch tags? Find a way
to get my money back or some of it or something? Yeah, I might do that.
So you okay with the $300 dinner date? Date wasn't so good. Bank of America, that was not me. I did not.
No. I don't do that.
Because you finesse us $300.
Wait a minute, but look, I know better. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not, because I know that the world is a finesse. I don't move around like I'm an idiot. Like I don't know that if I dispute this charge, they're gonna probably stop my account, or they're gonna call the restaurant and see if I was actually there. Like, I know these things about the world, so I'm not finna do that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not finna do that. But if you ask me, I don't know. I don't even know any examples.
I get your point though. You
know what I mean?
finesse her. That's okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna take us through your daily finesses. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
that'll defeat the purpose.
Then it's not finessing.
That'll defeat. Then it's not finesse no more. It's blatant.
Just know, I just want everybody to know my heart isn't everything first. My heart, my intention. I want my impact to outweigh my intentions.
You're more of a Robin Hood.
My heart leads me, huh?
You're more of a Robin Hood.
Okay, he was a vigilante in some way.
Oh, now we're vigilantes.
Okay, you just upgraded yourself from finesse to vigilante. Okay, we're gonna end it on that note, man. Thank you all for tuning in to another episode of the Go Talk podcast from us here in Goatland. It's your boy Stick. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.